I'm out on the porch this afternoon in our glider that we enjoy. Usually we keep the glider against the wall facing out toward the street. But the last couple of times we've been out here, when it does warm up, it's not very warm today. The sun isn't really bright enough. It's been really cold, below zero the last couple of nights, like 13 below. Terrible. Anyway, and it's maybe in the 20 degrees outside right now, and it's about 38 here on the porch. But I figured I'll come out on the porch for a little while. Anyway, so when we're out here, sometimes we have lunch over there. We have a table on the other end, and we sit over here and have a cup of coffee. And the sun in the wintertime is shining right in our face. So we've swung the swing around, the glider, over here facing down the street. Aren't you interested? Okay. Anyway, so I figured I'd come out here today and do it, and the sun's not in my face, obviously. I probably look like a silhouette against all the snow out there. Yeah, I had to check Thelma's car today. We loaned it to Heath the last couple of days because his car was in the shop and the engine light came on. We've had more trouble with lights on the dash in that car. So I used it to make a quick trip uptown this afternoon and came back and I thought, well, it's 21 degrees out. I probably ought to go out and check the car and see. And the coolant was low in the radiator, so I put about a half gallon of coolant in the radiator, and the tank, the overflow tank, was low too. So, well, I'll top that off, and maybe that'll help the engine light go off. The oil was fine, brake fluid's fine, because that wouldn't make the engine light go off anyway. But anyway, so we'll see how that works out. I got some mail today. I don't know if you can see that. This is a paper that I get. It comes out 10 times a year. Imprimis. It's from Hillsdale College. This one is Religious Liberty and the Genius of the American Founding. You can find this online. Just look up Imprimis on the internet and get the one that's linked. I mean, it is a word, so you'll find the definition and all that stuff. But go to the one that's Hillsdale College and find this. This is the December issue. Wonderful, wonderful write-up. Glenn, I can't read his name. Glenn Elmers. He's the author of The Soul of Politics, Harry V. Jaffe, and The Fight for America. Anyway, Religious Liberty and the Genius of the American Founding. And I learned some stuff, or I read some stuff that I really had never put the pieces together. I didn't really know how history and all this stuff fit together with religion and religious liberty, which we as the American founders are the ones that truly separated religion from politics. And that's what has made our country so great for most of its existence. Let's hope we can keep it that way. Anyway, I really encourage reading that. It'll take a few minutes, but it's not hard reading. It's very enlightening. I shared it with my sisters, and one of them really liked it. She replied about it. And I posted it on Facebook. And so if you're seeing me on Facebook, there's a link, below that's to that article. So you can read it right there. What else is going on? We've had a good time with the kids the last couple of days in homeschool. Forrest is getting into some better writing. Yesterday he wrote an entire long paragraph about a trip that the family took to Kentucky last summer to visit the grandparents down there and some aunts and uncles and so on, aunts and uncle. So that was a good writing experience for him. He got to think it through and have time to develop his ideas and had that. And he did some more writing today, not for language arts, but for science, I think it was. He had to write some descriptions of things that we're studying. Have a good day, folks.